Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about how you can get started investing with just $100. I know a lot of people say that it's impossible to start an investing account when you don't have a lot of money or you aren't in your career yet or you're just a student starting out, but you want to get your hands in the markets and you find it exciting. You want to start learning how you can make good decisions in terms of choosing stocks, making good investing decisions, making decisions for your future. And I wanted to tell you that it's okay. Like, you don't need to know everything. There's tons of resources and ways that you can get started investing with just under $100, just a little bit for you to start practicing and getting to know what you are comfortable with, what your risk tolerance is, and what kind of things you're really interested in, and how you can start saving and investing for your future. Just to introduce myself, I'm currently 20 years old. I am Jasmine, and I attend university at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, Canada. And I've been doing some internships during the past couple of years and saving up some money. And I was just really interested in getting started with investing. And I knew that my savings account wasn't enough for me to really grow my funds in a way that would help me reach my goals. And I just really wanted to learn about how markets worked and how I could use different ways to invest in my future and myself. So I decided to open up some investing accounts for me to practice. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, and I thought that a lot of people around my age aren't comfortable with it. They don't know a lot about it. They don't really teach us this in schools. So I really want to talk about some ways that beginners can start out, no matter if you have $100, $200. There are ways to make it work. One of my favorite ways to start trading was to use apps that offer stock bits. So what stock bits are is that you don't have to get a full share of a stock. So say that a big company that you like, they have stocks selling for $200 or $150, and or even some are up to $800, and you really don't have that much, or you don't want to put all of your savings into one specific stock. Well, there's a way to get around that. There's many stocks now that many apps these days that offer things called stock bits. And what happens is that you can invest as little as $1 into one of your favorite blue chip stocks. So say you only want $1 Amazon or $1 of Tesla or $1 of Shopify. You can do that. And this is great because you can start out with any amount. So you can choose how you want to diversify your portfolio. You don't need to have a huge amount of your portfolio in one specific stock just because one single stock is way more expensive than anything else you have in your portfolio. This is a great way for you to start testing out what stocks are great for you to invest in and what you like and don't like without just focusing on how much a single share of a stock costs. Another tip that I would give for beginners is that you don't always have to get the big players in investing. You don't always have to get the ones that are extremely expensive or the ones that everybody knows about. There are tons of smaller or mid-sized companies that have great potential and also give good returns and don't cost you a fortune. There's technology startups that are just getting started, or there are healthcare companies, and there are even companies that are huge and you might know about it. They might be blue chip stocks, but they are at a discount right now because of COVID-19, and their stocks are now not over $100. You can find tons of them. And I just wanted to say, like, if you look around and you do some research on some of these, you can find stocks for less than $1. There are penny stocks that may have great potential. There are mid-sized stocks that are on the rise. There's tons of different ways that you can get started investing without having to get a huge amount of money into one specific stock. There's tons of ways that you can start investing, and it just takes a little bit of research. Finally, another way that I would invest if I only had $100 would be to look into a Robo-Investing app. Now, these apps are not really specifically for people who want to day trade or keep an eye on specific stocks, but they're more a hands-off way of investing. Maybe you're not interested in checking out the markets every day. Maybe it's just not your thing to keep looking at what stocks are going up, which ones are going down, and worry about it, and you just don't want to deal with it and live your life. That's totally fine. And a great way to do this would be to look into robo-investing accounts, because these accounts usually have very low fees, but they can be customized to suit your needs. So some of these apps will take a look into your income, your goals, your risk tolerance, how many people live in your household, what are some things like your age, and they use these factors to build a diversified portfolio for you. And you just need to deposit the amount that you're comfortable investing in, and you hold on to this account for a longer period of time and watch your returns grow. Now, some of these robo-investing apps have certain restrictions on them, but a lot of them just, it's a great way to treat them like a high interest savings account. You put it in, you don't need to watch for any specific stocks, you don't need to go on there do any actions yourself. You just deposit the money and you let the app take care of it for you. I hope these ideas helped for anybody who's looking to get started with their own investing portfolio. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I've also posted a bunch of these apps in the description below for both Americans and Canadians, so do feel free to check them out and let me know if there's any other questions that you would like me to answer.